Hey everyone, it's Keisha on a Monday for, what do you know, Keisha's Monday Mental Note. I am going to just chill here for just a few minutes, not even a few minutes, a few seconds. Every time I say a few minutes, it does not last that long. People, in case you haven't noticed, there's something different about me. What is it? What is this difference? My hair, yes. I will be getting some braids this week, so I blew out my hair. It's just one of those times in life when I just want something different. So anyway, today you get the straight, wavy haired Keisha. All right, so let's get into it. Today's topic is self-care 2.0. I talked about self-care and how many people misunderstand that self-care means it's a once in a while type of thing with the pedicure, with the nice massage, treating yourself to a movie, bubble bath. While all of those things are wonderful and they are considered self-care practices, I believe that true self-care is the day-to-day, the rituals that you must make time for so that you can be the best you. This, for me, includes journaling, writing in my journal. On the days that I decide to drink coffee, getting up and having coffee, preferably alone. So that means I get up a little bit earlier. This morning, I definitely got up earlier. I woke up at 5:30 because I needed to complete some content and just get ready for my day, because today is full, including providing this live for you all today. So anyway, self-care is really about the day-to-day rituals, and I say rituals because it's really important to have some consistency with it. The demands on our lives don't take a break. They don't say, oh girl, we know you're tired. Let's just give her a rest today, shall we? No, that doesn't happen. There will always be demands. So that's why it's important for us to take the initiative to practice self-care, whether that's having alone time, journaling, exercise, ensuring that you incorporate some healthy meals or snack. Whatever that looks like for you, it's really important to do it daily. Self-care is not a once in a while cool pedicure. That is self-care, but I'm talking about the day-to-day, which is important for your well-being. And if you are who I know you are, you have a lot of people depending on you, and you have big work, and it's important to feel good so that you can continue to be the best mommy, wife, sister, friend. Correct? Hello? Okay, so getting deeper into my topic today, which is self-care 2.0, I've just covered that, as well as standing up for yourself without causing drama or too much drama. Let's just say that. This ties into self-care because let's just use the example of being a person who is in business, an entrepreneur. Let's just do that. Or maybe you have a side hustle. And that combined with family, with your significant other, whatever else you have going on, really takes some establishment of boundaries. All day, every day, we must determine, what we're going to allow, what we're going to say, okay, this can wait to, or nah, that's not going to happen on my time. You get it? I mean, we have to manage these things daily. And so I want to talk about standing up for yourself without causing too much drama. Now, standing up for yourself can, in this particular example I'm about to give you about what happened over the weekend, incorporates making time for me while Also ensuring that the other person, there's clear communication as to the expectations. And I think that's a huge thing in any kind of relationship, that expectations must be put up there out front and established so that people on both sides know, let's just say, the rules of engagement. Sound fair? That's why we have contracts, but that's how we should also establish the boundaries that we have. Okay, so this weekend, if you have not followed me, if you don't follow me on other social media or even on Facebook, my birthday was this past Friday, and we left town on Thursday to get a head start, and I had a fabulous time. Fabulous. So that meant no work, no content creation or client calls. However, I did post on social media because I consider that to be fun work. So I did that. There were just 2 days of rest, relaxation, enjoying myself, and reflecting on my life in this past year. Year 37, by the way. So when we returned on Saturday, which was a good call because we came back on Saturday, we had the evening to just do whatever, unpack, relax. And then I knew that I had all of Sunday to prepare and to get a head start on any work that I had coming up this week. I don't know about any of you out there, but I do like to use my Sundays to really get ahead when I know I have a full week. When it really comes down to like planning out my social media posts, getting the content worked out. I am a copywriter, so content both for the content that I produce for my community and the work that I have to do for clients. So that was established. However, I have a husband who loves to use his weekends. He's not an entrepreneur. He has a 9 to 5, 9 to 6 job. So some of you may be able to relate to the differences in dynamic. If you have a significant other or somebody close to you who is not an entrepreneur, there are differences in terms of mindset and flexibility. And typically, let's just face it, the weekends are the time to just relax and do whatever, while it doesn't necessarily mean that for somebody who's an entrepreneur. Or even if you have a 9 to 5 and a side hustle, you've got to really utilize all the time that you have. Now, in this situation, my husband was ready to get up and go to the beach on a Sunday, which is fabulous, right? We live near the beach, thank God. We're blessed enough to live in a beautiful place. However, I knew that I didn't have time to go to the beach right away. So this is what I did. I established, I don't want you guys to see the background, I'm in my daughter's room. Basically, I set clear expectations. I said, honey, this morning I need 3 hours to do some content. I have some client work to do. I'm going to go to a cafe. First of all, I'm going to go for my run. I'm going to get up early, and then I'm going to head over to the cafe so that I can focus on this content that I have to get a start on. I will meet you later in the afternoon. Okay, so what that did was, one, establish, okay, this is what I need to do, and this is what I'm going to do with you. I will get back to you later, I promise, but priorities come into play, and what I'm going to do is focus on my work, and then I will see you later. In addition to, we did spend the past several days together at the pool, at the winery, relaxation, rest. Makes sense? So really funny, my husband just called. I was just talking about him. Oh my God. So getting back to the point, I established what needed to be done. He was clear on it, and I was able to go do my work and then meet him a little bit later. Things aren't always as black and white and clear as that. I know guilt arises. I know that people find it difficult to really get you. And again, I'm coming from the perspective of an entrepreneur. You out there may not be. Maybe you are the person who may be in my husband's shoes, where you work 9 to 5. And so you have the expectation that weekends should be completely for play. That is totally reasonable. My suggestion is that for any kind of relationship, intimate relationship, it's really good to divide your day up. If it comes down to, you know, having a weekend or a day where you're both home and you know that you need to take care of some things, while also knowing that it's important for that one-to-one time, you know, to encourage the intimacy. So I definitely would suggest doing the 2 things or 3 things that I said. One is establishing the rules of engagement, the clarity and communication. 2, dividing your day up. I did work first in the morning, exercise and work in the morning, and then played later on the afternoon, and then did a little bit more work in the later on in the evening. But again, I ensured that, hey Yatira, you know, to ensure that we were on the same page. We had dinner together. We watched our evening TV together. So, you know, standing up for yourself and really ensuring that there are clear boundaries infiltrates all aspects of our life. And I know that it can be a bit tricky to navigate, but when you are clear on what your goal is, you know, what's important to you, there's obviously more than one thing that's important. The work that you do is important. Your loved ones are important. Your health is important. Your faith, your spirituality is important. Your overall spiritual well-being and mental well-being is important. It's just a matter of knowing what things you are going to prioritize and make space for that will ensure less drama at home and more self-care for you, because each time you are able to successfully show yourself and others what you will do, you know, and what you won't do, it creates this feeling of, wow, you know, you're taking care of yourself, because this is really what it comes down to. We teach others how to treat us. That is one of Maya Angelou's, the favorite quotes of hers, of mine. We teach others how to treat us. So when we are able to stand up for ourselves, it doesn't have to be this big confrontation. It's just a matter of letting people know clearly what you're going to do and what you won't do and when you will do it. It makes for a much, much fulfilling existence. Okay, guys, like, this is what I had to say today, and I thank you so much for joining me for this Monday mental note. And text your questions in the